These three
Like
cameras?
those three right there?
Yeah, not this one, those three.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. All right, so we are into hour 55 of the 48-hour Corvette build, and I think it's pretty safe to say that everybody's tired. Not just the guys you see on camera, but a whole crew of people that are behind the cameras. And has the project been a success? Oh yeah, it's been a success. We've accomplished a lot. We still have some things to accomplish, and we will. We could have gotten this thing down on its feet and drove it around, but then we would have had to still work on it. And we wanted to show everybody this is real hot rodding. I've been involved in a lot of these projects, not many with a compact time schedule like this, but this is the way real hot rods are built. There are problems to be identified and resolved, and that's what we do. If we wanted a turnkey package, I got a new Z06 sitting over there. That's a bitchin' turnkey package, but that's not what we wanted. We wanted to compile a custom car with custom parts, and these are the realities. You know, we got to make a few things fit. We got to tune a few things. We got to tweak a few things. We got to overcome problems. It's the definition of hot rodding, and that's why we're here. I felt that we were very fortunate in having a rock star team of very passionate people to help us out on this. We had a lot of companies involved with this personally and passionately. There were company presidents here: Tim Anderson from Racepack, Rick Love from Vintage Air, John McLeod from Classic Instruments, Michael Manning from American Auto Wire, and I know I'm forgetting people. That's an example, but
Brett Vogel from Ride Tech was here. I seen him in the house.
yeah. And notice my clean hands.
Yeah.
Robin Lawrence from Holly.
Robin Lawrence from Holly was here. Mike Copeland from Lingenfelder. Dave Sharp from Forge Line. Man, what a crew. And we had a great time.
Yeah.
We were well fed.
Very well fed.
Due to the people over in the Ride Tech Bar and Grill. We had a great time. We're still having a good time. And
I think that's what a lot of people at home, that there's a lot of hobbyists. There's still a lot of people watching, a lot of people live in chat right now on the day that we're not supposed to even be here. So I think a lot of people, you know, they might have a hobby car that they take to their local cruise night, Cars and Coffee or whatever, and they do, oh, we're going to do a shock upgrade this weekend, or, you know, 6 months later we might do an air conditioning install. But when you do a project like this, no matter how much prep and time, nothing just goes together as it is designed. Each product can go on easily, but when you put it next to somebody else's new custom project and this, it's the problem solving and the packaging that you have to fight when you're building a complete hot rod.
Right, and we weren't going to compromise anything. We could have smoke and mirrors put on the ground, headed out the door.
Yep.
All through the build, we never actually looked at the 48 hours as a time restraint. We were going to finish the car.
yeah, it was just a suggestion.
You know, whether it was making a part, building
It's like
a
a
part.
pirate code, it's more of a guideline.
Yeah. You know, I have to drive this car fast. So, you know, oversaw everything, made sure all the details were done. We're not planning on taking this car back apart. We're racing it next week.
And like what you guys, I mean, obviously the camera guys, I mean, I've done TV, and these camera guys that you guys are amazing. All you technical guys are just, I mean, they didn't get in our way. We built a car with an awesome group.
And all these guys have day jobs.
Yeah,
These guys
so do
have
we.
day jobs. And we do too.
So do we.
Yeah, all of us have day jobs.
And that's actually part of the problem we have. We had a hiccup. We kicked some gaskets out midnight on Thursday. We can't get parts for the day. Them guys all had travel plans. Robin drove straight through the night to Alabama to get to an ARCA race to tune on the cars for
Chad pretty much drove straight to the airport to fly, and he's on the microphone announcing an autocross right now.
You know,
Yeah, for all you guys out in Scottsdale at the Good Guys show, yeah, let me know how Chad's doing about now, because he's been up for days.
Bring him an energy drink or two, or just slapping around a little bit.
bring some Monster.
What I was starting to say, you know, if somebody was going to build this like a reality TV build, there would have been zip screws and zip ties holding a bunch of crap. Even the exhaust wouldn't have been properly. We fit the exhaust, cut, pie
all
cut
been
stuff,
TIG
TIG
welded,
welded up,
it's
it's
on
on,
there
it's ready to go. There's drive shaft with, there's seat plates. There's a lot of safety devices. There's some safety stuff we added that wasn't even part of the thing.
Yeah.
And like, right, I mean, just to mount little brackets, the reservoirs for the the shock adjusters and all that. We're having some stuff CNC machine as we speak right now to make it not only cool but safe for Schmitty to be behind the wheel.
Yep.
And the one thing is, the machine shop crew here was on it. And we didn't just throw parts in the mill and whittle out a one-off part. We made essentially part numbers. I mean,
We probably created 10 new part
Yeah.
numbers this week.
And that's what a lot of you guys don't. I don't know how much camera if they got around the rest of the shop or if you've ever been here to RideTech. This place is one of the most awesome places in not the hot rod industry, that any industry that I've ever been to. What a great bunch of guys. They're not just here collecting their check. They're here because they love this company and this man that's sitting over here. This place is awesome. They can do anything that you need. And, you know, there was a lot of RideTech crew guys on the build in front, but there's a whole bunch of dudes over here that were just waiting to jump and run, get us hardware or whatever. And, man, what an
I
awesome
feel like we
crew
need a
here.
line of credits, everybody's names on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
and we'll create that online. I'm gonna do my best to list everybody's name and a little bit about what they did for the project, and I'm not even gonna bother to I won't say bother. I can't physically spend enough time talking about all these companies and people that have supported us. I'm gonna put that in print somewhere so everybody can understand what a truly passionate contribution these people made.
And that's, you know, they want to be here part of your new race car. Yeah, it's about marketing and advertising, but it's also the industry. All these guys, like you said, are top of their industry presidents, but they're all buddies. I
Yeah,
mean, everybody hangs out at the shows. You see each other. You know, me and Schmitty've been buddies for
Yeah.
forever. You know.
Nobody bought their way into this deal.
No.
Nobody.
I called to say, hey man, can I come help? And Brett's like, dude, we're kind of full. I don't know where we're gonna put you. I just showed up anyway because if nothing else, I could have chased bolts and I could have ate anyway. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have to work for the food.
Well, there were several people that I was unprepared for the level of contribution. I did not expect the level of contribution. You know, you were one of them. Josh Powers and his crew from Custom Image
Yeah.
Corvette. Michael Manning lost his right-hand man. He got real sick at the last minute and couldn't make it. So that whole wiring deal was dumped on him.
Right, we actually was down a wiring technician.
Yeah. And John McLeod and Rick Love and all the guys from those two companies.
They did more with Michael helping wire than they did doing their own
Oh,
product.
yeah.
Right, and that shows how well-rounded our crew was. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody could do everything. You know, as Tim will know, the saying from all of our customers is we build cars. When's it gonna be done? When's it gonna be done? Well,
When it's right.
That's right.
yeah, we're always delayed, and I don't give dates at the shop anymore because you don't know what's gonna happen. You know, a lot of preparation went into the car, had everything laid out in here, and there's just some things we can't overcome and can't order parts at midnight Thursday.
You know, look at Dan and Mike Ballard over here and Josh Peter. They're still working on the car.
Yep.
I mean, we're really the car is honestly, if the parts were laying here, 2 hours, 3 hours most to
Yeah.
get ready to go to the dyno at Holly.
Yeah, it's really close. I don't. Well, there's several things that have to be overcome before we actually get to race the car, but we'll fix it. We'll fix it. Scott, was there any questions? I know you were going to run into chat room questions.